Hello, my name is Amador Chavez and I produced a presentation for TWC 301, General Principles of Multimedia Writing. The following presentation will demonstrate how I applied the PSA to one of my projects this semester. To begin, PSA stands for Problem Solving Approach. There are 5 steps which consist of plan, research, draft, review, and distribute. The process is designed to guide you through the problem solving process to determine the best way to communicate your piece of work. The planning portion of the PSA is the beginning of the process. Here it is where you determine what your problem or reason for writing. After determining this, you can then determine which format would be best for your document. For this particular assignment, we were to create an album cover using photo editing programs. Researching is the part where you go out and gather any information that would be helpful to use. In this stage, it is best to gather as much data as possible because later on in the stage, you will determine the necessary information that will make your work complete. In the album cover assignment, I researched a total of 5 different websites. For the picture, the assignment required the use of Flickr, which provided most of the class with the same pictures. Wikipedia was used for the band name, which came up with peculiar results, and the quotations page determined the title of the album. I also needed to research which photo editing program I would be using, and I looked at both Aviary and Picasso. Drafting the project is the most crucial part. This is a stage where the ideas are drafted and the document is designed and arranged. During this stage, I decided to use Picasso 3, a Google photo editing program, to put my project together. After going through the various effects, I was able to settle on one, the neon effect. I changed the neon color from red to green and darkened the picture, and I used black letter ITC font for the name of the band and the Triller font for the album cover. Reviewing your project is one of the best things you can do. During the reviewing stage, you receive feedback on your work that can be beneficial to your final project. The review stage will help determine where there are errors in your piece and you can revise. For this project, we were required to turn it in on one of the discussion posts where our peers could look over the album cover and answer a few questions such as what they thought the kind of music the band would play, what worked about the design, and any questions in regards to the technology used. The distribution process is where the final piece is submitted. The document should now contain all means that would help the piece flow for the reviewer. In the case for this class, the final submission was to the professor for his final evaluation. Had it been for the intended audience, assessing the outcome would come from album sales and music reviews. Was PSA successful? I think yes. The problem-solving approach was essential to my success in completing this project. The PSA provided me with an organized structure that allowed me to organize the goals that I was seeking to accomplish. Lessons I learned as a writer from this project was that it takes quite a bit of time for me to be content with my project or final submission. I am always seeking feedback to make sure I didn't miss anything on my work. Lessons I learned about effective communication is that it is always best to ask questions to clarify anything. I also learned the importance of knowing who your audience is, that way the piece can be concise and get the main point across.